Premium Plus package, Sport package, and Navarra Blue paint. This is the 2025 Audi Q4 55 e-Tron Quattro here at Audi Lakeland in Florida, and we gotta take a look at this fully optioned out Q4 e-Tron for the 2025 model year and see why you guys are gonna love this sporty EV. So with no further ado, let's check this thing out. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video where we have a Q4 e-Tron like we've never had before. We have a 55 Q4 e-Tron, which is beautiful with that Quattro setup, right? Navarra Blue paint is great, but we have the Premium Plus and Sport package on this as well. Now the Sport package, well, this is a new setup for us for 2025, so I want to show it off because it adds some pretty cool things on the inside and outside of this Q4 e-Tron, like 21-inch wheels, well, the Sport leather steering wheel with perforation, Sport seats, things like that. You guys are going to want to check this one out. We got the cold weather package. We add a couple more things too. We're just sprucing this thing up. So with no further ado, let's check it all out here at Audi Lakeland in Florida. Now again, big shout out to Audi Lakeland in Florida for letting me take a spin around this Q4 55 e-Tron. Now, if you guys want this model or any other model they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for the website link. Their phone number is there as well. Give them a call, check out the inventory, and get one of these beautiful cars off of this lot in your driveway today. Now, looking underneath the hood of the Q4 e-Tron, well, we don't have a front, but we have plenty of space in the rear. I'll tell you guys more about that in just a moment. We do have access to our battery terminals and things like our windshield washer fluid and other reservoir fluids as well. But let's talk about power while we are here, because we have an all-wheel drive setup that's going to give us a front and rear motor with a single drive direct transmission. Now, that's going to give us 335 horsepower and 402 pound-feet of torque. Now, with all of that power, we're looking at a 0 to 60 in 5 seconds flat, and we're looking at a quarter-mile time in 13.7 seconds with a top speed limited to 100 miles per hour. Now, when we mention dimensions for the Q4 55 e-Tron, we're looking at a wheelbase of 108.7 inches with a length at 180.6 inches, a width at 73.4 inches, and a height at 63.5 inches with an overall curb weight of 4,984 pounds. Now here we are in beautiful Navarra Blue metallic paint, and this comes together so well. I mean, gosh, this looks great. Let's talk about it, because right up front, we have the Audi Range 3D setup, as you guys can see, with the horizontal slats all through the gray grille. Now, you will see chrome against gray here with the e-Tron engraving on that silver outline of the grille. And then we have another setup when it comes to our Manhattan gray metallic surround. So then you see that mixed in with the aluminum trim front and center, and then we have the functional grille down here with the integrated sensors and more aluminum trim. Now, coming along, you guys will see our beautiful LED headlamps, which I will have illuminated very shortly for you guys, so you guys can see those, with the Navarra Blue coming in kind of a C shape here to give a sporty styling. But then we got more aluminum trim that goes over from the front to the side blades here with the Fox kind of side blades, but we also have the functional sensors there as well, just giving this an overall sporty aspect. Mixing these colors together, this is such a cool spec when it comes to the Q4 55. Now, I love this side profile of the Q4 55 because we have a couple of things here that's going to spruce it up. Let's talk about it, because we have our Sport package, which is going to give us 21-inch 5W spoke design wheels with a platinum finish. Yes, 21-inch wheels, Bridgestone tires, as you guys can see, and they are all seasons. They look brilliant. But not only that, we have the Sport suspension on this model as well because of the Sport package. All right, so we're doing pretty good when it comes to this whole setup. Now you guys will see we have the Navarra Blue when it comes to the wheel well there, and then down the side skirts with the aluminum insert right there as well, and the S-line styling when it comes to the overall front fender badge. Now we have the Navarra Blue when it comes to the mirror caps, door handles, and then aluminum for the lower half of the window moldings, black up top, the B pillar and C pillar done in gloss black with the aluminum roof rails here, the big panel roof, and then we also have the gloss black shark fin antenna with the Navarra Blue spoiler and the gloss black insert going across here. I mean, come on, how gorgeous is the side profile of this Q4 e-Tron. Now, I'm loving the shapes and the sequential feel when it comes to the overall body lines of the rear of this Q4 e-Tron. And as you guys can see, we have the beautiful spoiler here with the integrated third brake light. We also have the Audi Range done in chrome. Front center, we do have that light bar, that focal point of this model curving from one side to the next. Audi Range integrated in. This looks beautiful, and we will have it illuminated very shortly for you guys. Now the Q4 badging done in chrome, letting you guys know what we're working with. With the Quattro badging, letting you guys know we have all-wheel drive. Now to break up the Navarra Blue paint, we have a black insert here that integrates our reflectors, our horizontal reflectors, and then our aluminum trim makes its way around, again giving us some nice sporty shapes and sequential lines here, with the Navarra Blue coming back with the e-Tron engraving there. And then you guys will see aluminum on the lower half where you guys will see the shark fin rear diffuser. Looking really cool. I love how they did this in blue and aluminum down at the rear as well. Just giving us an overall cool look, paying attention to detail when it comes to the Q4 e-Tron. Now the cargo volume on the Q4 e-Tron is pretty great. We're talking about 26 cubic feet of space with our 40-20-40 rear folding seats folded up. Now if you were to fold those down, well guess what? You're at 54 cubic feet of space, tons more room with the privacy shade here that's easily removed. And you guys will also see we have an onboard charger. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. With our floor mats here, as you guys will see, LED light on both sides. We do have storage on both sides with our 12 volt on the left-hand side here. And then we do have the branded floor mat here, all weather mat, the Q4 right there. Lift this up, we do have a false floor. Right underneath that, well, there's another false floor, which has our pocket down there as well. So you got a couple different ways to stow things. And then one touch close, one touch lock. This is a good place to be when it comes to power tailgate and cargo of the Q4 e-Tron 55. Now let's talk about charging when it comes to the Q4 55 e-Tron, because we have the 82 kilowatt battery, and that is going to offer us a range of 258 miles on a full charge. Now if you use DC fast charging, well, you can charge up to 10 to 80% in 28 minutes using a 175 kilowatt charger. Keep in mind, we do have an onboard 11 kilowatt charger, and if you charge at home using a level 2 240 volt, you can charge up the battery between 7.5 and 9 hours, depending on the amperage. Now keep in mind, 258 miles and 10 to 80% in around 28 minutes. Now we gotta show off that illumination when it comes to the beautiful Q4 55 e-Tron with the switchback turn indicators, as you guys will see, between bright white and amber, and the high beams and low beams when it comes to those LED headlamps. You will also see the turn indicator in amber in the mirror cap. And then coming to the rear, you guys will also see we do have the beautiful tail lamp bar, sequential tails, and that LED tail lamp bar going all the way across, looking absolutely gorgeous when it comes to illumination on the Q4 e-Tron. So now sitting inside the Q4 55 e-Tron, and man, with this sport package and the way this is optioned out, this looks beautiful. Check this out. So first things first, you guys are gonna notice the black sport seats with the S badging embossed in and the stitching all throughout. Looking good with the extra thigh support. There we are. These are cool and part of that sport package. You guys will also see we do have the big panel roof, letting in whatever natural light we do have with a little bit of overcast up there. Now, keeping in mind, I'm gonna get to this in just a moment because this is beautiful. The whole setup here is what you guys know and love from the Q4 55 e-Tron with a couple extra bits, like the gloss black bezel around the aluminum door handle here. We have that as we know and love with the lock and unlock and our seat memory there as well. We have that anthracite insert here in the door cards, which is really cool, soft touch. And then the armrest here with the nice stitching and the soft touches, all of our controls. And then we also have our trunk release there as well with our Sonos sound system speaker right here and the aluminum door sills with the S badging there as well. Keep in mind, we also have the LED interior lighting pro package here as well. Now in the A-pillar, you guys will see that Sonos speaker there as well, and more of the anthracite inserts that look really cool with that soft touch, but kind of that like mesh style. I love the way that they set this whole thing up. Now you guys will see the flat bottom steering wheel looking awesome. All right, so you guys will see we do have perforation on each side, 4-spoke setup, as you guys know, Audi rings front center, but then we have the S badging right there on the aluminum trim, looking really cool. Now behind this, you guys will see we do have our cruise control settings. We do have a manual adjust when it comes to the telescopic steering wheel here. All right, and then you guys have the paddle shifters that are mounted to the back, so you always know where they are. The paddle shifters are now for shifting gears. There's no gears in this. All right, so what are you using it for? It is for regenerative braking. You can control the sensitivity of the regenerative braking by using the paddle shifters, all right? Now with that said, behind here, you do also have your lane keep with your high beam controls and your windshield washer nozzles right there. Now, when it comes to this whole setup, on the right-hand side, we have the compactive buttons. When it comes to the top backlit touch buttons where you see radio controls, hands-free controls, we also have our heated steering wheel there as well. And then on this side, you guys will see view for our digital instrument cluster, as you guys can see. Pressing view to change the view, pressing left and right to change what's in the middle there. We always like to go to navigation, press view and expand it, all right? So you guys will see it all the way through, all right? You can do things like your menu there, press that, go back by pressing this here, up and down, okay. It's all there at the touch of your fingertips. Now you guys will also see on the left-hand side, we do have, and sorry for the HVAC vent blowing, probably right to you guys. You guys will see, we have that nice gloss black, all right, when it comes to the uppers, gloss black when it comes to the side here to match up with the bezel on the door. But then you have a gray finish, a dark gray finish right here. Like this whole piece, it's gray. This is gloss black. Now you guys will also see we do have our little beam light controls right here. And then going across, you guys will see we do also have our Quattro setup when it comes to the dark gray trim. All right, going from here all the way through here. All right, Quattro badging, and then that gloss black again on the side. You also have nice glove box there as well. And then let's talk about down below, because we do have things like our HVAC dual zone climate controls and our heated seat controls down there as well. Now you guys will also see we have drive select for our drive mode selector between efficiency, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. We have our hazard buttons here and our traction off button right here. Now start, stop here, not for the engine, but to wake up the car. And then we have our radio controls right here. Now, if I were to go into drive, I could do that. Neutral, do this, and reverse. We'll bring up our backup camera and sensors there. Press P for park, right? And then it takes it out of that. We're going to goodbye because it thinks we're leaving. But if I press this here, we'll bring back up the backup camera, as you guys can see, without putting it into reverse. Press it to turn it off. Press this here for the driver assistance, as you guys can see, all there. Now, with that said, down here, we don't have a, central tunnel for our transmission. So we have plenty of space down here where we have our extra storage, USB-C plugins, 12 volt there, and wireless phone charging pad here with cup holders down below. Our key fob right here, as you guys can see, with unlock, trunk release, lock, trunk release, and unlock for the Audi rings there. Panic button on the side and a physical key pull out right there. You also have your armrest here, stitching there, and look down there with plenty of space right there. Now, of course, we do have our Audi MMI system when it comes to our overall technology and when it comes to our navigation, phone, when it comes to our overall settings. We can do driver profile. We can set this thing up completely. As you guys can see, we're in low range mode because I'm using all the battery, but we're there. Very intuitive, very, responsive design. Obviously, everything touches and feels good. Good feedback. We turned on the radio on accident. Sorry about that. But it all looks brilliant, as these Audi models do. Now, look up top. You guys will see we have a one-touch slider to close our sunshade and our glass. We have there as well. Open that up. Dome light, floodlight, SOS. We also have a digital rearview mirror, and we have our HomeLink controls there as well, with our visor here as well, and our nice light there with the mirror. This is a great spot inside of this Q455. I love this spec when it comes to the overall interior. I want to know what you guys think, though. Drop those comments down below. Now hop in the rear of the Q4 e-Tron, where there's 44 cubic feet of space, and you get the same lovely interiors as up front. Let's talk about it. Black seats, as you guys can see, beautiful gray stitching all throughout. And we're gonna hop inside because we do have the weathered mats here, all right, helping protect our carpet. Tons of knee wiggle room, as you guys can see. I mean, I can definitely get comfortable back here with, on the backrest of these sport seats, having our nice nets, cargo nets here on both sides to give us some extra stowage. We also have our HVAC vents here, LCD screen when it comes to our HVAC, and USB-C plugins with a 12 volt right there. Flat floor because we don't have a transmission tunnel. Now you guys will also see we do have an armrest right here as well, and we got cup holders integrated in. Look up top, letting in that natural light with the dome light up top as well. You will also see in the door paneling, we have the Sonos speaker system, as you guys will see. All right, we also see the nice aluminum bezel around the aluminum door handle, lock buttons there, soft touches when it comes to that anthracite insert right there on the door cards, and then the armrest done with the soft touches and the stitching there as well. Again, this is a solid spot inside of the Q455 e-Tron. Now let's break down the sticker of the Q455 e-Tron Quattro, because we start live at $55,200. Now, after our additional options and our $12.95 destination charge, we're looking at a total price of $64,325. Now we have almost $8,000 of additional options. So what do we have here? Navarra Blue Metallic, well, that is $595 for your exterior paint, but your black interior, that's included in the price. Now the Premium Plus package is $3,800, which is your largest option, or package, shall I say, with advanced Audi key, the alarm system with motion sensor, auto-dimming interior mirror with compass and home link, auto-dimming power folding exterior mirrors, dual pane acoustic glass for the front side windows, heated steering wheel, LED interior lighting plus package, memory for the driver's seat and exterior mirrors, power front passenger seat with power lumbar, and you also have projection light with the exterior mirrors, Sirius XM radio with the Sonos premium sound system with 3D sound, and a wireless phone charging pad. Now our sport package, which is new to us, $1,800. That's 21-inch 5W spoke design wheels with the platinum finish, all-season tires, the aluminum front door sill inlays with the illuminated S logo, black headliner, front sport seats, high-tech mesh anthracite inlay, the top and bottom flattened steering wheel with the sport suspension as well, and the stainless steel pedal caps. Now you also have cold weather package at $1,000. They're going to give us our heat pump and our heated windshield. Now you also have the Audi Guard Protection Kit, $340, and the Audi Beam Rings, $295. Everything else you see here comes standard when it comes to technical, comfort and technology, safety and convenience. And then you also have your warranty and maintenance here, 4 years, 50,000 miles, whichever comes first, with 8 years for the battery or 100,000 miles. But with that said, make sure you guys check the link in the description for Audi Lakeland's full breakdown of this sticker. And I want to know what you guys think about this Q4 55 e-Tron Quattro spec. All right, so at $64,325, what do you guys feel about this Q4 55 e-Tron? How did we do this spec? You guys love the Premium Plus package with the Sport package and this Navarra Blue paint? I want to know. Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for Audi Lakeland's website link and their phone number there as well, so you guys can check out the inventory, give them a call, and get these beautiful cars off of this lot out there on the roads where they belong today. And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. And guys, we will see you in the next one. Peace.